Today, we are preparing a sugar-free dessert in just 5 minutes, super creamy and full of flavor. This dessert is perfect for decorating cupcakes, filling cakes, enjoying by the spoonful, or turning into a delicious ice cream. I would be very happy if you write to me from which country you are watching while I start with the recipe. First step, peel and cut 3 bananas. Did you know that 80% of people struggle to save money, even if they earn a good income? This is not because we spend too much, but because we often don't have real control over our finances. I'd like to introduce you to an app that has completely changed the way I manage my money. I want to thank the Budget app for collaborating with me because, thanks to them, I am finally saving to achieve my dream of opening my own bakery. Before, I had no idea where my money was going at the end of the month. But with this app, everything is now clear. If you've ever asked yourself, how does my neighbor manage to go on vacation every year while I can't? Why does my money seem to disappear without me realizing it? How can I save without feeling like I have to give up everything? Then the Budget app is for you. This app helps you organize your expenses in a simple and stress-free way. It shows you exactly where your money goes each month. It helps you create a budget without giving up the things you truly need. It allows you to set savings goals for what really matters: travel, home improvements, emergencies, or your family's future. If you have debts, it provides structured plans to help you pay them off gradually, without stress. The best part is that you can try it for free, and if you're serious about taking control of your finances, it offers a very affordable premium option. Plus, with my link, you'll get a 15% discount. Don't let your money slip away without knowing where it goes. Start organizing your finances today and bring peace of mind to your future. You'll find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment. Download it and give it a try. For this recipe, I use 8 Ferrero Rocher chocolates. If you don't have them, you can substitute them with Nutella or melted chocolate and hazelnut cream. Transfer the bananas and chocolates to a food processor and blend until you get a smooth and homogeneous puree. Add 60 grams, half a cup, of cornstarch and 250 milliliters, 1 cup, of milk. I use whole milk, but you can use any type of milk you prefer. Blend again until you obtain a liquid paste. If you prefer, you can substitute the cornstarch with 120 grams, 1 cup, of all-purpose flour. The next step is optional: add 4 egg yolks. If you don't like them or can't use eggs, you can omit them without any problem. Personally, I love the texture that the yolks bring to the cream, but as I mentioned, they can be omitted. The cornstarch acts as a thickener and is sufficient. If your intention is to use the mixture for piping decorations, strain the mixture with Ferrero Rocher to ensure it is very fine and free of lumps. Save the almond pieces that remain in the strainer and, after straining the entire mixture, stir very well. Transfer the saucepan to the stove, add the juice of half a lemon, and cook over medium heat. Boil for 2 minutes or until the cream thickens very well. Transfer the cream to a heat-proof bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and let it cool completely. First, let it reach room temperature, then store it in the fridge. Add the chilled and thickened banana cream, but first, beat it in a separate bowl to give it some creaminess. You can support me by sharing my tutorials on your social media accounts. Add 500 milliliters, 2 cups, of very cold heavy cream and whip it for 1 minute or until soft peaks form. I use Purato's ambient vegetable cream. This cream may have different names depending on the region and country, such as heavy cream, whipped cream, or chantilly cream. The names may vary depending on the place, but in general, they refer to the same preparation. When the cream is almost firm, start gradually adding the banana cream, whipping until you get a firm, smooth, and thick mixture. Beat everything together for 1 or 2 more minutes to fully integrate the ingredients, and that's it. You can prepare this cream a day in advance, and it keeps very well in the fridge for up to 5 days. It is ideal for filling sponge cakes, pastries, tarts, cupcakes, or serving in individual cups layered with different flavors. You can also use it to make a delicious ice cream. However, this cream is not suitable for covering fondant cakes. But if instead of adding heavy cream, you add unsalted butter at room temperature and whipped, I assure you it will work for covering cakes with fondant. This cream is enough to fill and cover a 20 centimeters, 8-inch, cake with a height of 10 centimeters, 4 inches, and also allows for beautiful decoration. For decoration, I use large piping tips 1E, 336, and 1M from Wilton. Personally, I love these 3 tips, they are fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell to stay up to date with all my new videos. As you can see, the cream pipes beautifully with a piping bag. Also, check out my other videos. It is important for the growth of the channel. I hope you are encouraged to make this banana and Ferrero Rocher cream with no added sugar. It is delicious, economical, and very easy to make. How often do you find bananas in the fruit bowl that your kids refuse to eat just because they've ripened a little too much? This happens quite often in my house too, and I don't like wasting food. That's why I always try to give overripe bananas a second chance. Today, I bring you an amazing, budget-friendly, and super easy recipe. This is a delicious, sugar-free banana cream that you can use to fill cakes, sponge rolls, decorate cupcakes, and make individual desserts and pastries. If you add ripe strawberries, you'll give it an extra touch of flavor and freshness. One of the best things about this banana cream is that you can mix it with any other flavor to make your desserts even more unique. In Spain, the larger variety is called banana, while the smaller, sweeter, and more delicious one is known as Plátano de Canarias. In Venezuela, it's called camber. In many Central American countries, it's known as banana or banano, and in Cuba, it's called guineo. Learning how to make this delicious banana and strawberry filling for cakes is very simple, just follow these detailed steps. First, clean and slice 3 ripe bananas. Then take 250 g 8.8 ounces of ripe strawberries, wash them well, remove the leaves, and cut off any damaged parts. Set everything aside for now. Prepare a saucepan or skillet and place it on the stove. Add 50 g 1.8 ounces of butter and let it melt slightly. I use unsalted butter, but if you don't have any, you can use salted butter instead. Add the sliced bananas and strawberries, stirring occasionally. Now, add the juice of half a lemon, 30 milliliters 1 fluid ounce, while it continues to simmer over medium heat. Let it boil for about 2 minutes. The total weight of the bananas and strawberries I used is 600 g 21.2 ounces, the peeled and chopped bananas, plus 250 g 8.8 ounces of strawberries. Remove the saucepan from the heat and blend the hot banana and strawberry puree using an immersion blender, food processor, or a fork. Add a bit of milk, stir, and then mix in 3 egg yolks along with 60 g 2.1 ounces of cornstarch, corn flour. Stir well until fully combined and then add the remaining milk to reach a total of 300 milliliters 10 fluid ounces, which can be either cold or warm. Add a generous teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix. Return the saucepan to the stove and stir constantly until the cream thickens completely. The egg yolks add a lot of creaminess to the recipe, but they can be omitted if necessary. The cornstarch can also be replaced with 120 g 4.2 ounces of all-purpose flour. At this point, let the cream boil for 30 more seconds, then turn off the heat. Transfer the cream to another container, cover it with plastic wrap, and let it cool for at least 2 hours. First, allow it to reach room temperature, then store it in the refrigerator for several hours or overnight. Next, take the chilled and firm banana strawberry cream. But before using it, beat it in a separate bowl to restore some creaminess, then add it to the whipped cream. Now, add 500 milliliters 17 fluid ounces of very cold heavy cream for whipping. You can use vegetable-based cream, like the one I use, or dairy-based whipping cream. Depending on your country or region, this type of cream may be called heavy cream, whipping cream, or thick cream. Whip it for about 3 minutes or until the cream is firm. Finally, incorporate the banana strawberry cream and continue beating until you achieve a smooth, thick, and stable consistency. You can prepare this cream a day in advance and store it in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. This quantity is enough to fill and cover a 20 centimeters 8-inch cake that is 10 centimeters 4 inches tall. However, it is not suitable for covering cakes with fondant. I used this cream to make individual dessert cups. At the end of the video, I'll show you the step-by-step process and how to use leftovers to create a beautiful dessert. used Piping Tips 353 and 1M by Wilton. As you can see, the cream holds its shape very well when piped. I hope you try making this cream. It's delicious, budget-friendly, and incredibly easy to make. Here, I want to show you how I used this banana and strawberry cream to create delicious desserts in no time. I divided the banana strawberry cream into 2 parts and added chocolate ganache to one of them. I mixed it well and transferred both creams into piping bags. I prepared 5 250 milliliters 8.5 fluid ounces dessert cups and placed a layer of leftover sponge cake pieces from previous recipes. You can also use cookies. I soaked the sponge cake with syrup and added a generous layer of cream, then topped it with dark and white chocolate ganache. I added another layer of sponge cake, moistened it again with syrup, and added another generous layer of banana strawberry cream. I smoothed each cup with a spatula or spoon and covered the cream with crushed sponge cake. Then, I decorated the cups by making fun little faces with chocolate, adding details like ears and bows. If you do this with your kids, they'll love the results. I hope you find my tips useful, that you try this delicious cream, and that you use it to create these desserts or experiment with your own ideas. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. In today's video, I want to introduce you to a much healthier option than other creams that contain large amounts of refined sugar. This is the pear cream without added sugar and without eggs. It is a delicious and versatile option with an exquisite pear flavor. The riper the pears, the sweeter this cream will be, which you can use for multiple culinary preparations. For example, you can use it as a filling for cakes and pies, individual desserts, decorating cupcakes, or even for making homemade ice cream. Additionally, pear cream is an interesting alternative for people looking to reduce their sugar intake. This cream is characterized by its flavor and firm texture and is made from healthier ingredients than other creams. First step, clean and cut 4 ripe pears and set them aside for now. Prepare a saucepan or a skillet and place it on the stove. Add 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, of butter and melt it slightly. I use unsalted butter, but if you don't have it, you can use salted butter. Add the chopped pears, stir occasionally, and let them boil for 2 minutes. The amount of pears I use is 600 grams, 21.16 ounces, which means the 4 peeled and chopped pears weighed 600 grams. Now add the juice of half a lemon, about 40 milliliters, 1.35 fluid ounces, and while it continues to boil over medium heat, mash the pears like this until you get a kind of pear puree without added sugar. Remove the saucepan from the heat, and to the hot pear puree, add a little milk. Mix a little to integrate the milk and add 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, of cornstarch and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. If you want to substitute cornstarch with wheat flour, the amount would be 100 grams, 3.52 ounces. Mix again and add the other part of the milk. The total amount of milk I use is 300 milliliters, 10.14 fluid ounces, which can be hot or cold. Put the saucepan back on the heat, and without stopping stirring, boil the cream until it thickens well. Now transfer the pear cream to a container, preferably steel or glass. Cover the cream with plastic wrap and let it cool for at least 2 hours. First, let it come to room temperature, and then store it in the fridge. The next step would be to add the already cooled and set pear cream. But first, beat it in a separate bowl to give it some creaminess, then add it to the whipped cream. Next step, add 500 milliliters, 16.91 fluid ounces, of very cold cream and beat for 3 minutes. When the cream is firm, gradually add the pear cream and beat until you get a firm, smooth, and thick cream. You can make this cream a day in advance. It keeps for 5 days in the fridge. This quantity will be enough to fill and cover a cake of 15 to 18 centimeters, 6 to 7 inches, in diameter and 10 centimeters, 4 inches, high. As you can see, the cream holds very well with a piping bag, firm and perfect. I hope you make this cream. It's delicious, economical, and very easy to make. Note, this cream is not suitable for covering fondant cakes or for filling multi-tiered fondant cakes. Did you know, pears are rich in nutrients? Pears are an excellent source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals such as potassium, vitamin C, and vitamin K. In summary, pears are a very healthy and nutritious fruit that can provide a great range of health benefits. Pears are easy to digest and are one of the foods that cause the least allergies. So don't hesitate to include this delicious fruit in your daily diet and make this firm and perfect cream for your desserts. Lastly, let me show you how, by mixing this pear cream with chocolate chunks, you can get a fantastic homemade ice cream. Mix the chocolate well with the cream. Transfer it to a piping bag, a bag, or you can even add the cream into cups using a spoon. I use these reusable minion cups to prepare 3 ice creams, but the best way would be with thin plastic cups, or you can make ice cream sandwiches or popsicles. With any of the 3 options, you will get a perfect homemade ice cream. This is a delicious cream that you can use to fill a cake, sheet cake, decorate cupcakes, individual desserts, or little cakes. And it's a perfect base for making homemade ice creams. This banana filling is perfect for banana lovers. Its rich flavor and creamy texture will leave you hooked, making you want to use it not only for cakes but also for pastries, tarts, cupcakes, profiteroles, tartlets, and layered desserts combined with different flavors. You can even use this banana cream to make delicious ice cream with cookies, chocolate, or cinnamon. One of the best things about this banana cream is that you can mix it with any other flavor to give your desserts a unique and original touch. In Spain, what we call banana is the small, sweet variety, while platano refers to a slightly less sweet variation. However, in many Latin American countries, they call it banana or banano, while in Cuba, it's known as guineo. In Venezuela, it's called camber, and it's the same sweet variety we use in Spain. For clarity in this recipe, I'll refer to this fruit as banana, making it easier to understand across different countries. Learning how to make this delicious banana filling for cake is very simple. Just follow these steps carefully. First step, start by peeling and chopping 5 bananas. On my channel, you'll find a wide variety of frosting and filling recipes for cakes, along with complete dessert recipes and delicious sponge cakes. Whether you're looking for the perfect cake filling, a smooth and creamy frosting, or a full cake recipe from start to finish, you'll find it here. Don't hesitate to subscribe and explore the recipes that interest you. I'm sure you'll discover something delicious to try. Thank you so much for your support. Prepare a saucepan or skillet and place it on the stove. Add 50 g, 3.5 tablespoons, butter and let it melt slightly. I use unsalted butter, but if you don't have it, you can use salted butter. Add the chopped bananas. Pour in the juice of half a lemon, 30 milliliters 2 tablespoons. Stir occasionally and let them simmer for 2 minutes. Did you know that 80% of people struggle to save money, even if they earn a good income? This is not because we spend too much, but because we often don't have real control over our finances. I'd like to introduce you to an app that has completely changed the way I manage my money. I want to thank the Budget app for collaborating with me because, thanks to them, I am finally saving to achieve my dream of opening my own bakery. Before, I had no idea where my money was going at the end of the month, but with this app, everything is now clear. If you've ever asked yourself, how does my neighbor manage to go on vacation every year while I can't? Why does my money seem to disappear without me realizing it? How can I save without feeling like I have to give up everything? Then the Budget app is for you. This app helps you organize your expenses in a simple and stress-free way. It shows you exactly where your money goes each month. It helps you create a budget without giving up the things you truly need. It allows you to set savings goals for what really matters: travel, home improvements, emergencies, or your family's future. If you have debts, it provides structured plans to help you pay them off gradually, without stress. The best part is that you can try it for free, and if you're serious about taking control of your finances, it offers a very affordable premium option. Plus, with my link, you'll get a 15% discount. Don't let your money slip away without knowing where it goes. Start organizing your finances today and bring peace of mind to your future. You'll find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment. Download it and give it a try. While they continue simmering over low heat, mash the bananas with a fork or blend them like I do. Remove the saucepan from the heat, and while the banana puree is still hot, add a little milk and mix to combine. Then, add 50 g, 6 tablespoons, cornstarch and 3 egg yolks. If you want to replace cornstarch with all-purpose flour, use 100 g, 3/4 cup, instead. Mix again and then add the rest of the milk. The total amount of milk I use is 300 milliliters, 1¼ cups, and it can be either warm or cold. I will blend the mixture a little more. Do the same, but if you prefer a chunkier banana texture, you can skip this step. Return the saucepan to the heat, add 1 generous teaspoon of vanilla extract. And without stopping stirring, cook the cream until it thickens well. Now, transfer the banana cream to a glass or stainless steel container. Cover the cream with plastic wrap, making sure the plastic touches the surface, and let it cool for at least 2 hours. First, let it come to room temperature, then store it in the refrigerator. The next step is to add the chilled and thickened banana cream. But first, beat it in a separate bowl to make it a bit creamier before mixing it with the whipped cream. Add 500 milliliters, 2 cups, of very cold heavy whipping cream and beat for 3 minutes. When the whipped cream is firm, gradually add the banana cream. And beat until you achieve a smooth, firm, and thick consistency. This cream can be made a day in advance. It stays fresh for up to 5 days in the fridge. This quantity is enough to fill and cover a 15 to 18 centimeters, 6 to 7 inch, cake, about 10 centimeters, 4 inches, tall. This cream is not suitable for covering cakes with fondant and is not recommended for multi-tier cakes. I used this cream to decorate 24 large cupcakes with tall rosette piping. And since I had some leftover, I used it to make 3 delicious ice cream sandwiches. The cupcakes turned out beautiful. As you can see, this cream pipes beautifully, it holds its shape perfectly. hope you try this cream. It's delicious, budget-friendly, and very easy to make. Thank you very much and see you soon.